Hey guys, welcome back. This is HD, and this is actually going to be another pro game cast. And I know I've said that I wanted to focus more on FP VODs and alternate, but unfortunately I haven't really had the time to focus on playing Starcraft as much as I'd like, simply because I've been partying it up too hard since I am done with school now. But instead I thought I'd just go ahead and do more commentaries of pro replays until I can really get back in the groove and start playing Starcraft 2 again. So, this is going to be a very special match, and in fact it's going to be a three-parter, because this is going to be 3 sets, be in the European ESL tournament, and actually some people messaged me on YouTube asking me to cast this game, so I thought, why the hell not? Let's go ahead and do it. It is going to be a Terran versus Zerg, and these two players are very, very good considering they're in the ESL. Very high level players, and it is going to be a best of 3. So this first map is going to be on Scrapyard, and this map is pretty much Paranoid Android, if you guys are familiar with the Brood War scene. So very long map to get to your opponent, and there are destructible rocks which are basically a shortcut to your opponent's base. Now, getting back to just HD Starcraft in general, I know I have a lot of people who have contributed and /donated. I want to thank you guys right now. Unfortunately, because I've just been too busy celebrating, and I know I probably shouldn't party so hard, but yeah, I'll probably be doing the shout-outs for you guys who've donated to me probably early next week, and also expect to see more FP VODs around then, because I'm probably going to be taking this weekend off just to relax and enjoy my freedom from school, but that doesn't mean I won't be doing any commentaries at all. I'll probably just focus more on pro replays rather than playing myself and looking for a good game there. So, yeah, that's pretty much the update, and it looks like our Zerg player is going to go for his fast expansion. By the way, the Zerg player's name is Dimaga, and the Terran player is LucifroN. So, both these players obviously very good. You can see that the blue Zerg player actually keeping his APM very high right now, around averaging 200. Terran player not caring too much about APM. He's probably more thinking, I don't need APM right now, and warming up and spamming is stupid. And of course, a lot of players do feel that way, and I'm not one to say one or the other, but it is kind of just your own preference. Anyways, the Terran player is getting a racks up, and he has not walled off his front door yet, interestingly enough. He's just building supply depots right now. So yes, later on this racks will be able to just produce a tech lab or reactor and do the complete wall off. I almost expect it to be a reactor core, because the Terran player LucifroN is getting a quick factory. So that makes me feel like he's not going to focus on infantry this game, going to focus more on mech. Yes, he is. So we're probably going to be seeing a reactor core come out of this barracks, but I could be wrong. Meanwhile, the Zerg player Dimaga is just starting to build up his economy, saturate that natural expansion, and yeah, just spawning the larvae. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this set. And also got to say one more thing. I might be celebrating, since I've just graduated. I might be going to Vegas for the entire weekend. So I'm gonna try to cast all these games right now. Today's Friday, and then probably upload them one at a time over the weekend while I'm in Vegas. I don't know what the plan is, but it's kind of a last minute thing. So yeah, it should be fun, and I'll try not to lose all my money. But as you guys know, I'm finished with school. I just graduated, so yeah, enough about me. I tend to ramble on and on, so looks like another scouting SCV is going to move out here. Going to be greeted by a Zergling, but he should be able to get into the Terran player's base. Yeah, Dimaga there pulling the Zergling away, realizing it's pointless to kind of chase it down, and he wants to get scouting information. Unfortunately, been completely walled off, and interestingly, LucifroN didn't use the space here to build a reactor or a tech lab. He just built another supply depot. So, very interesting. Usually you'd see at least a reactor core, and look at the Zerg player spreading his creep tumor and actually putting some spine crawlers in one of the most strangest positions, I have to say. Scouting SCV goes down, but these spine crawlers I gotta feel like they're almost out of position. Oh, and he's gonna actually, whoa! He is going to do some kind of a spine crawler push here. This is very interesting. Almost a Terran-esque build where you do the bunker push, but this is going to be a spine crawler push. So I'm very happy to be casting this game. I have not seen this yet. Uh-oh, some Hellions coming in here, trying to burn the Zerglings down. Unfortunately, the Hellions get surrounded with the spine crawler shooting from behind. And yeah, these Hellions are going to get taken out because the Hellion, although good against Zerglings, kind of has a slow attack rate. If it gets surrounded, it's pretty much screwed. And I do have an energy drink with me right here, just to keep me company, as I'm going to be casting as many games as I can, throwing it onto my laptop, and then uploading from Las Vegas. So, yeah, I'm trying to do this, try to get these videos out for you guys, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Anyways, looks like the creep continuing to be pushed out here by the creep tumor. Keep in mind, a creep tumor, of course, can spawn one more creep tumor, and then it loses its ability to make any more. But you can essentially continue to hop the creep tumors, and they are invisible once they're fully created. Very cool new units that can spread the creep infinitely. But I gotta say, for right now, the Terran player does have map control, and he's actually gonna move in and engage right here, trying to just bait the Zerglings out. Ooh, some crispy Zerglings. Trying to bait the Zerglings away from the spine crawlers, but our Zerg player is not gonna fall for that, especially with the APM he's keeping up right now. Giving his attention to the entire map, I'm sure he'll be alright. Meanwhile, actually researching range and armor carapace for his Zerg units, so he might be switching to Hydras because that's the only unit that has a ranged. Roaches now do as well. Roaches and Hydras have a ranged attack, but he is going to focus on a Hydra heavy build. Meanwhile, Terran player getting his natural, and could be getting a dropship. He's going to get a drop. Already has a dropship, medevac, and he's going to go ahead and go beyond, just skip the spine crawler and Zerglings here and just go straight for the economy. And let's see how Dimaga is going to respond to this. And the Hellions are being dropped outside of the sight of the Zerg player. He doesn't know this is coming, and it could be too late by the time he reacts. 2 drones go down. I can't see how many drones are going to go down. Maybe 4 or 5 more. The Zerglings luckily have speed. They are going to surround the Hellions, so about 3 more drones going down there. So that cost effective indeed, killing about maybe 7 or 8 or maybe even 9 drones. Very effective. And now the Hellions are going to scoot in from the front straight to the natural while the Zerglings were pulling back to help against the drop. And now these drones got to run away. All the Hellions going down before they could get any more drone kills, but they did kill 3, I believe, right there. So the Zerg player under intense pressure right now, as our Terran player LucifroN methodically and strategically and very accurately executes this Hellion harass. And the only units I see from him right now are these Hellions, and of course the dropship. So is he going to do another double attack? A Changeling Marine coming out, getting burned. Only takes 1 hit to kill. Are we going to see a double-sided attack yet again with Hellions in the front and a dropship in the back? Gonna be interesting to see, but this Overseer does see the dropship coming in, and yes, the Zerg player